what tips and tricks would you recommend for people who are studying for the LSAT and are trying to figure out these sections?
Yeah, sure. Well, we talked about games and reasoning a little bit. To go into, we didn't talk about reading comp though, so we could go there a little bit. You talked about reading styles and journalism versus philosophy. Yeah, it's very different. And it's funny, philosophy majors actually are the ones who do the best on the LSAT. And I don't know if it's because they learned something in philosophy or they're just that kind of person, but I mean, most people, I mean, I was a political science major, you did journalism, that's way more common. And yeah, you're taught to read more for content, like throughout your life. And so LSAT reading comp is very different from like SAT reading comp, where they're looking for things like tone and the details. LSAT reading comp is very different. So there, you're reading for structure, how the author of the passage goes about making their argument, and what their overall viewpoint or opinion is. A lot of students get bogged down in all the details, especially the nitty gritty when it's something technical like science, and then you just like throw up your hands and you're like, I'm done with this, right? Like it's too much. But so what you want to do is you want to actually not even try to get all those nitty gritty details down, because you're not going to remember them anyway. Focus on walking away with the main idea. They actually usually have a question about the main idea or the primary purpose. And that's kind of like your orientation question in logic games. So that's your warm-up, that's your gimme. If you don't know that, you don't know anything. And that's okay, like you can learn it, but you've got to get that down first. And so walk away, reading comp, have the main idea, tackle all your general oriented questions first, like primary purpose, passage organization, best tone, best title, then the tougher stuff like line reference questions, and then the more inferential questions that require reading between the lines. So the order of approach actually helps you build your understanding as you go.